Question. Third row on the right.
Derrick over here, Rohan Artney, Sports Illustrated. Ime mentioned in the fourth quarter, you guys started switching more often, pre-switching. Uh, do you like enjoy a particular defensive coverage more than another? What's it like for you when you guys are switching those matchups? And why do you think it works so well in the fourth?
Yeah, I mean, it's been fun ever since I've been here. Just all the defensive coverage that we do, the way we can mix and match and make changes throughout the game, and just having everybody out there that can guard multiple positions. So it's a lot of fun, and that's what we hold our hat on.
Second row on the right.
John Corrales, Boston Sports Journal. For both of you, you guys have had games throughout these playoffs where the struggles kind of continue throughout the game. Today in the fourth quarter, you're able to turn things around, make that big run when you were down. And how do you do that? Game one of the finals, first time in the finals. How do you find that within you to get that turnaround?
You just believe in what you've been doing all year. You know, that it hasn't been our first time being down in that position, nor in this game, let alone all season. We came in with a game plan, and for us, it was just to stick with it, you know, and believe in ourselves. So we kept doing that, and as you see, everybody started to catch fire, get hot, and things started to go our way.
We'll go to the middle, second row. Adam.
Adam Himmelsbach, Boston Globe. Derrick, especially at the start, they were really playing off of you at the three-point line, gave you some open ones. Then you hit a couple. What does it do for you? You know, how do you stay focused almost when a team is playing you like that? And then when you get on a roll, forcing them to change, forcing them to adjust, what does it kind of do elsewhere too?
I mean, I kind of figured they would guard me like that going into the series. I mean, they guarded me like that last time we played them. So, I mean, I missed my first two, but they felt great. So I just stayed confident. I mean, teammates and coach staff always tell me to stay confident. So it's good to see that I want to go down. Just got to roll from there.
Fourth row, third seat.
Derrick, for you, how would you describe that fourth quarter? I mean, holding the Warriors to 13 points while you guys scored 40. And then for both of you, what was it like being on this stage, stepping up in this game one of the finals tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they got off in that third quarter, and we had to come together and slow them down. I mean, we changed defense up a little bit, made them work, and then got the stops and got out and run. So it was a lot of fun, and we got to watch the film, learn from the mistakes we made, and get better for game two.
Second row, first seat.
For somebody like Al Horford, who obviously waited 15 years to get to his first finals and then had the type of performance he had tonight, just what did it feel like for you guys to see him explode like that? Like, how happy were you for him?
I mean, we were ecstatic for him. I mean, Al's the OG, man. He puts in the work, you know, and don't nobody deserve to be here more than him, you know, and the way that he carries himself professionally, the professionalism he comes into this game with every day, you know, we knew that it was only a matter of time for him to have a big game and continue to have a big game. You know, that's what he does. That's what he's been doing. And, you know, he's been that catalyst for us this whole year.
Fourth row in the middle, Candace.
Candace Buckner, Washington Post. Question for both guys. A lot has been made about Celtics having a lack of experience coming in here. So for game one, what were you able to do to kind of stay with a routine, especially with it being an early start at 6 p.m.?
I mean, we've had early games, I feel like, this whole postseason, so we weren't really too worried about that. But I mean, there are a lot of guys that played a lot of big basketball throughout their career. It might not be the finals, but I mean, the thing about this group is we love to hoop, so we're ready to go.
Fourth row on the left side.
Matt Votor, Mass Live. Marcus, in the Miami series, you guys had some games where you played really well, and then the next game weren't the same. How do you carry this over and keep yourselves from letting up to try to keep this going?
We just got to go watch the film. You know, we got to focus on the things we did right. You know, we can't get too high and we can't get too low. You know, tonight was one of those games where we can't get too high. We played very well, you know, but we're going to match that energy the next game, and we understand that. And, you know, we all know this game is a game of runs. You know, you don't go into the game planning to play bad. Things happen, And, you just got to find a way, and sometimes it doesn't work that way.
6th row on the right.
Jared Weiss, The Athletic. For both of you, JT, they took him out a lot of what he was trying to find scoring-wise, and he was just moving the ball as much as possible. What conversations throughout the game were you having with him to try to allow him to find you guys open? And Marcus, especially you, what did you find with that pick and pop action when they were blitzing him late?
All year, leading up to this, we've been kind of grooming and preparing Jason for these moments where teams are gonna, key in on you so much that they try to take you out the game, and you have to be able to, to make plays and affect the game in different ways. Tonight he had 13 assists, and we've preached that all year. So he's had a lot of practice at it, and for us it's just to make sure he stays confident and know that even though they're doing a good job on you, you still who you are. And we got your back. That's what we're here for, to help you when times get like that, to open things up for you to get going. And the pick and pop, just being able to make reads. Jason does a really good job of setting the screen, and we're good at making the reads. We're basketball players, and we take what the defense gives us.
Gary Washburn on the left.
Gary Washburn, Boston Globe. For both you guys, so much was said about the lack of fourth quarter execution in Game 7 against Miami, or letting them come back. What does it say about you guys to come back and take this game in the fourth quarter? And especially Marcus, you were 0 for 5 from 3, but you don't hesitate. You took 2 threes, you hit them both in the fourth quarter. I mean, what does that say about the resiliency of the team and then you guys personally?
It just says what we've been doing all year. We've been counted out all year, rightfully so. We've had moments, but we continue to fight, and that's who we are. I think over the last couple months, that's who we've been, or that's our identity. I think it's stuck with us for a reason. So, for me, we have great players around us, and just got to stay confident. Like Derrick said, we're always telling each other to stay confident, because it's a game or two where we're going to need to help our team win. They're going to do a good job on Jalen and Jason and everybody else. So we have to be prepared, and that's what it came down to.
We'll take 2 more questions on the far right, 7th row.
For both gentlemen, Ryan Leong, NBC News Radio. You kind of answered this already, but what's the dynamic for you guys to play so well on the road? I mean, you guys, I believe, have a better road record than home record in these playoffs, and the Warriors hadn't lost a game at all in the postseason until tonight.
The road is a time where it's just us. We come together as a group. We know it's just us versus them in their arena. So we enjoy playing on the road. It's a tough place to play, and a big game 1, and we just got to be a little greedy and try to get this game 2.
Last question on the left.
Hey, man, I got a question for both of you guys. Cameron Buford here, Los Angeles News Observer, by way of Voice of the Fans. Marcus, when you met Derrick and Team USA, did you see this from him, his ability to kind of step up and be a key player for you guys? And Derrick, Marcus Smart's development is, how did you help him with his development to get to where he's at right now?
First of all, first thing Derrick said was, "My name is Derrick," and that's it, when I first met him. But no, we definitely seen it. Derrick is, he played for a great organization. He played under a great coach, and we knew that Derrick understood the game the way he plays, and watching him play before we got to USA reminded myself a little bit of me. So, just instantly off the back, loved the way he played. And, coming into that when we were practice, he was never backing down no matter what. So, when you got a guy like that and me, and then a guy like Derrick, it's always going to be some battles, but it's nothing but respect there. And that's what's kind of been showing. He's every day he's done something new to make you go, that's why he's here.
Thank you, gentlemen.
My name is Derrick.